As a student sitting in a classroom, have you ever asked yourself, where is this topic going? What is the end result? Does the teacher have a big picture here? We're going to try to help our students at Achievement House overcome some of these questions. The objective of this video lesson today is to look at the Unit Graphic Organizer, or flowchart, and see if it's something that you'd like to use with your students. Our essential questions is, what is a Unit Graphic Organizer, and why should we use one with our students? The Unit Graphic Organizer is a flowchart to the unit or theme you're studying. It gives the student a big picture preview of what's to come. Think of it like a movie preview. It gives you just a hint of what you're going to see. The info on this flowchart comes right from your curriculum map. You've got your big idea and the concepts that you're going to be covering. In addition to the visual overview of the entire unit, this example it was 5 themes of geography, we'll break the PowerPoint slide down for the students with one slide for each major concept. So let's take a closer look at the place theme of geography and the slide that would go along with it. When we drill down to each major concept, we give the students a kind of shorthand representation of the key ideas. Think of keeping it short and sweet. There's vocabulary words. We don't give them definitions here. We just list the key words from the unit. And we give them some visual clues to help jog their memory of what they learned during the lessons. Including a graphic organizer in your unit provides a lot of benefits to our students. It gives them the big picture, a form of previewing your lessons. Puts learning into context, gives them a frame of reference, where they've been and where they're headed. It helps students set goals for their own learning, and it helps students put the pieces together. As a teacher, it's just another tool to help students in our cyber environment. When putting together your unit flowchart, think of its visual appearance. Use size, color, position, and shape as visual learning clues. The titles, topics, and vocabulary can all be broken into different shapes and sizes. And use non-verbal examples from your actual lessons to jog the students' memories. Before you go make a flowchart of your own, let's take one more look at the visual appearance. Note the different shapes, sizes, and colors. And note the nonverbal visual clues used to help jog the students' memories. So if you're going to give this a try for your next unit, let's talk about where to start. What you want to do is do this before you start creating the lessons for any unit. Take your curriculum map, you take the unit big idea, essential questions, the concepts, and the vocabulary right off the map, and the visual clues will be any clip art that you plan to use during your lessons. After you create the unit flowchart in PowerPoint, you should post it in Moodle at the top of the unit, so the kids have it as a reference before they get started. In addition to posting it as a reference in Moodle, you can use it in a number of places during your unit. You can use it to introduce your video lesson. You can use it as a preview for your next lesson to go over where we're headed in the unit. And you can use it as a review of a unit before a test. Before we go, let's review the objectives from this video lesson. Hopefully now you understand what a unit graphic organizer is, and you have a better understanding of how these organizers can benefit our students. So what now? Think about using a flowchart for the next unit that you're going to teach, and think about how you can incorporate it into your video lessons. There's a link to the flowcharts that were presented in this lesson under the video. If you have any questions or need any help, please reach out to us.